Hi, my name's Dylan, and welcome to my channel. I'm new at this, so you'll see my channel grow and evolve. In this video, I'm going to be doing a simple Minecraft build that I just was working on in my spare time, and while you're watching that, I'll tell you an interesting story that happened to me. So, I'm looking forward to it, and I hope y'all are, and let's jump to the build. So, here's my interesting story. When I first started college, I was eager to take a class called Theater Appreciation. As a lover of the arts, I was excited to learn about the history and technical aspects of theater. I thought it would be a breeze, but boy, was I wrong. One of the first things we did in class was a group project where we had to make our own play. I was assigned to work with 3 other students, and I was a bit nervous at first, but to my surprise, everything went off without a hitch. We came up with a great concept for the play and divided up the work evenly. It was the one bright spot in an otherwise difficult class. On the first day of class, our professor introduced herself, and she seemed pretty chill. She went over the syllabus, and it all seemed manageable. Then things started to take a turn for the worst. The real nightmare came during the midterm exam. The professor had us write an essay in just 45 minutes about everything we had learned in 10 weeks. I mean, come on, it was like asking Usain Bolt to run a marathon in under an hour. It was impossible. And to make matters worse, the professor gave us the midterm 2 weeks late, which messed up our study schedules even more. It was like a cruel joke, and we were not laughing. Don't even get me started on the final exam. We had to critique a play that our university had put on for everybody. It was a good play, I'll give it that, but the professor had us write our critique 6 weeks after we had seen the play initially, so we had the worst time trying to remember anything about that play. It was like trying to write a book report on a book you read 5 years ago. But one of the most bizarre things about the class by far was our professor's obsession with Romeo and Juliet. I mean, I get it, it's a classic play and all, but she took it to a whole new level. We spent almost a quarter of the semester watching the same scene over and over and over again in different iterations. To make matters worse, our professor would make us analyze every little detail of each scene. She would ask us questions like, what do you think the director was trying to convey with this lighting choice? Or what was the significance of the actor's facial expression in this moment? It was like she was trying to extract every possible ounce of meaning from the play, even if it wasn't there. But despite all the struggles, my best friend and I bonded over the shared trauma caused by this class. We would vent to each other about how ridiculous this class was and make jokes to try to lighten the mood. It was like being in a war together, and we survived to tell the tale. Theater appreciation was not a fun and easy class like I thought it would be, but I'm grateful for the memories and laughter that came out of it. It just goes to show that even the toughest of times can be turned into funny stories later on. And hey, if anyone ever asks me for advice on taking theater appreciation, I'll tell them to run for the hills. It's worth mentioning that I learned things from that class that I legitimately didn't know before and have helped me a lot, especially since I'm going into the entertainment industry. So everyone isn't all bad. And despite the fact that she graded everything late, I feel like she graded everything fairly. And for the most part, the class, it wasn't a negative experience. It wasn't a positive experience. It was kind of just an experience, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's what happened to me in my first semester of college. So, that's my interesting story. Tell me what you thought of my video in the comments. Use the keyword Romeo so I know you watched the video all the way through. And tell me about your crazy experiences that you had in classes, or just crazy experiences in general. I'm always looking for content to make, so it'll make for some great reading. Please remember to like and subscribe, and just bear with me because I'm new to this, and I'll get better as I go further and further into my YouTube career. So, yeah.